These women are just way too old to be this goddamn messy with a T. I am your girl, Talisa Rae. What's up? How you doing, Ray of Sunshines? We are reviewing The Real Housewives of Potomac. If it's your first time visiting my channel, what up though? Go ahead, click that red subscribe button to become a Ray of Sunshine. And everybody already has the notification bell clicked. Yes? Yes. Okay, so when we start, we see Karen, but I don't want to talk about Karen. I want to talk about Karen a little bit later because, honey, messy is as messy does. So let's talk about Candace, because Candace didn't really have a lot going on this episode. She did, but it wasn't what was in the forefront. Candace and Chris go check out a venue for their wedding. Beautiful venue, right? We know that their budget is $165,000, and baby, Candace is gonna blow the whole goddamn wedding with a T, the whole budget on the damn decorations. She want flowers and shit in the ceiling. People ain't gonna be looking up except for when they come up and they're gonna go, oh, that was nice. That's it. That is all. You want Chanel chairs for what? Just get them cute little white wood chairs and some nice little seating pads and call it a day. Quit doing so much, ladies, with these weddings, okay? I get that Chris has been married before, and I get that both him and her mom might be tainted, but they make perfectly good sense, because once you've been married one time, you realize that you wasted hundreds of thousands or thousands of dollars and thousands upon thousands of dollars on a wedding that's going to last 15 minutes, that you don't really get to enjoy the wedding part. You get to kind of enjoy the venue part, but not really. You don't get to eat the $200 a plate food that you getting per person. And now how much he said? $200 a plate? What happened to $60 a plate? $70 a plate? Is this like Maestro's? Like, I'm confused. So he makes perfectly good sense and tells her that she sounds crazy, that these requests are outrageous, outlandish, and asinine. Looks like she's in her feelings, and we're going to see it next week, ain't we? Well, let's move on to little Miss Ashley, because she too didn't have a lot, but had enough for me to talk about. We see Ashley and Michael at dinner, and it's supposed to be a date, right? But when Ashley brings up the whole baby situation, which is, these are valid questions, especially now knowing that this is one of the things that was high as a deal breaker for her. She wanted to have a baby. She was young, 25 or whatever, and she wanted to have a baby, and he knew it. So for them to have this conversation and him to down talk her the way he did, like he's always belittling her, always stopping her dead, smacking her tracks. Like, can we shelve this conversation? Why? Because you don't want to talk about it in front of the cameras? Well, we're going to talk about it. She don't back down from nobody. I do like her, and I was very upset that he would say, I need you to step up to the plate. I don't want you to be a mother to my children like your mother is to you. What a fucking insult. And so what are you saying? That my mother raised a horrible person? You married me. Evidently she did something right, because you wanted me. You still want me. So I think that they really probably need to go see counseling, because which one of you was it, Ray of Sunshines, that said that she got daddy issues and that's why she married his old ass? Well, he wants somebody that's beautiful and young and hot and popping, that's just going to be quiet and do what he wanted her to do. But that ain't Miss Ashley. Miss Ashley is opinionated. She is a black girl. Her melanin is still popping, okay? So my question to you is, do you think that their relationship is going to make it? If he says, well, you aren't in the space that I would like you to be in, so we're not going to have a baby, do you think that that's the deal breaker to make her say, fuck you and this 5-year prenup? Just give me this small little lump sum and I'll figure it out? Or you think she going to ride it out? Let me know down below in the comments. Let us talk about little Miss Giselle. Well, she meets Ashley in a jewelry store so that they can buy Robin a gift for her She Is Empowered event. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. But I was like, well, why are you buying her jewelry? They're helping to build her collection back up from when she was broke. I was like, oh, okay, I get it now. Well, while they're there, they begin to talk. And Miss Ashley, I think she got it wrong when she said, when she implied that Monique was trying to steal away Robin's guess, or was that Giselle that implied that? Nevertheless, it should have been cleared up by Ashley, because what happened was she asked her if she was going. And she said, well, you know, I know you don't think we have a good relationship, Robin and I, but we're building the relationship, and I think it is better that I go to her event because she is giving this event, and gave very valid reasons, and I was with her. And Monique didn't say, well, nah, girl, come go to mine. That would be somebody trying to coerce you to come to my event versus someone else's. But I think that Monique didn't do that. I thought that Ashley handled it with dignity and grace until we see them in the store. And I'm all like, come on, Ashley, let's not stir no pots. You know Giselle is fucking messy as fuck, like messy boots. Like, you know that. And so she gonna take that and run with it. And she did. We'll talk about it in a minute. So then they also talk about Karen, how Karen lied as soon as Monique said that hers was a gala where you have to wear a ball gown. She was like, I'd much rather go to your event. And I already told Robin, yes, but I'd much rather go to your event. Like, we all knew you were being shady. Like, it's easy just to say, I don't want to go. I've changed my mind. I do want to wear a ball gown. Now, granted, Robin would still have been hurt, but it would have been a different kind of hurt because you would have been honest with her, Miss Karen. You lied too much, okay? If you had just been honest, she would have been upset. It would have been something you guys would have talked about, and that would have been that, and that's it, that's all. Because really, you don't fuck with them no more after the free the Hugulars tax evasion shirt or whatever the fuck it was saying. You don't fuck with them no more, and that's okay. Them used to be your girls, but they crossed the line, and you could be like, I don't fuck with you. Like, it's that easy. Anyway, that's enough of that. Also, Giselle talks to her about her relationship with Sherman and that they're not together anymore, and it was this big blowout. See, now, she didn't tell us last week that it was a big blowout. All she said was he has communication issues, but in all honesty, they had gotten to an argument, and she probably pulled his coattail, honey, because once this Virgo mouth start going, everything that we've been holding on in because we love you gets spewed out like vomit. Shit you can't take back. Shit you just be like, well, fuck it. I'm good. It's cool. Whatever. So let's talk about Robin's event. I thought both Robin and Monique's events were nice, but because Robin was actually throwing the She Is Empowered event, I thought it was well done. She spoke well. She looked beautiful in that yellow. I think she should have did something different to her hair. But hey, what do I know? I wear wigs, bitch. She could have wore a wig. I do believe when they were talking about Sharice, asking her how she felt about Sharice not coming, and she was doing too much. We've been friends for 14 years, and I can't believe that she would choose to go to that event over mine. But Sharice gave a valid reason. She said, the girl asked me months on months ago, and I told her yes. You just threw this event together. So I know you're not expecting me just to go along, hop along Cassidy, right? And just be like, oh, I'm not going to go to yours because I know her. I made a commitment, and that's what we do. But she is valid with Karen's little lying ass, honey. I be looking at Karen like, what is going on? Why, Karen? Sometimes it's just too much. It's just too much because she too much. They did show us them looking at foreclosed properties, and she bought a house for $25K and can flip it for a whole lot of money. But that's not what we really want to talk about. Let's talk about Monique and her event. So first and foremost, her friend that was in the boutique with her trying on dresses wore the pink dress that she tried on. Did y'all check that out? See, that's the kind of detail and shit that I'm looking for. Like, why would you wear that dress? You would have been okay with just going to Macy's and getting a dress and looking just as nice, because somebody else like me that's super observant caught that. Like, why do you have that dress on? That's the dress that Monique had on and was going to wear. The pink one, y'all. Go watch last episode. See what I'm talking about. But what we see is Kendall come and visit Monique at her house, and they go walk the dog. And I'm all like, seriously? What is going on? And as they're walking the dog, Monique is prying. Okay. She said that she has been, been trying to be considerate about having Giselle and Kendall in the same space, being very careful of those things. So knowing that Giselle wasn't coming, that it would be okay to invite Kendall. But also she started prying and asking about the park incident with Sherman. And then we hear Kendall say, yeah, we run in the same circle. When I found out, when my child came to me and said, Mommy, I saw your friend with Dad, I was shocked. And I feel like she should have given me a courtesy and said, hey, I'm going to be dating Sherman. Now, she admits that they weren't real friends, but they know each other and they travel in the same circle. Not, you know, they know the same people, so you see they travel in the same circle. So my question to you right now is, do you think that Giselle had an obligation to go to Kendall and say, hey, Kendall, I'm going to start dating Sherman. Do you mind? Tell me what you think. Because what I think is that it's a small world. And if I go to everybody that I know that may have possibly dated some, honey, it'd be a lot. My late husband dated a girl that I'm associates with, and she felt some kind of way about it. Well, bitch, I didn't know that you was dating him. I didn't know. And that was 20 years ago. You see what I'm saying? So different situation, but nonetheless the same. I don't feel like Giselle really needed to go and tell her and ask her permission. But I do feel like, I mean, because they run in the same circle, I do feel like maybe they could have had some conversation, but she didn't require like her permission or for me to just divulge this information. Really, it was up to Sherman. Sherman knows that they run in the same circle. No, maybe you disagree with me, and I love it when you do. Let me know down below in the comments that you disagree and the reason why. Because who knows, maybe I'll be like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense. But I still stand on, I don't know, the necessity of me having to tell you, especially if we ain't serious. Like they not. You thought y'all was going to be together. You was only together for a year and a half. When they get to the venue, Sharice is shocked to see Kendall. And she's all like, who invited her? How'd she get there? She's like, I did. And then all of a sudden, Sharice is feeling like maybe possibly that Monique is an opportunist. Because at the last event, all of her friends were there. The last big event that she put on. And now you invite my friend Kendall here too. Are you trying to get in on infringe on my friendships? She's side-eyeing her really, really heavy. And it seemed a little awkward. Like their friendship and stuff was like awkward. There was like some dead silence. And Monique filled it with, was that wrong? Was I wrong? Yeah, you were wrong, especially because that's my friend and you should have said something. Did you build it? How long has this relationship been built? I don't mind my friends hanging with other people, but I do think that you should tell me. I do feel like you don't tell me, but you should just be like, yeah, I saw so-and-so, so-and-so. Like, don't spring it on me. Well, when all the ladies get there, the last one there is Karen. And, honey, Karen, come to find out, has known, you know, Kendall for a long time. But, honey, she has done a faux pas. She has asked Kendall to come to the O'Hugler event the following weekend. Y'all hear me? Shade, honey. Miss Karen is living in the shade because she knows that that is Sherman's ex-wife, and she knows that Giselle was seeing him. I don't know if she knows that they've broken up or not, but you heard her say, isn't she beautiful and she's intelligent? It's almost like she's trying to pit Kendall against Giselle purposely. Like, I'm going to put them in a situation and I'm going to embarrass Giselle like she embarrassed me at my press conference. Y'all know that's what it's all about. You know, look who's in Punchinella 47. Look who's in Punchinella 48. We can do it too, Punchinella 47. We can do it too, Punchinella 48. Like, it's that whole thing. I have to get you back for the shit you just pulled. And then we'll be even. Then we'll make up. Then we'll be okay. But will we? So they're all sitting there at the table. And so everybody else has to pay to go to Karen's event except for Kendall. Another reason you know she's being messy. And you know, shit. Monique, she don't care. She's all like, so am I getting in free too? I'd like to get in free too. And why are you doing it through your personal company and not the foundation? Huh? Tell me. Why? Like, she wasn't like one of them kids. We need to do Karen. Well, we first saw Karen with Ray having dinner. And she's all like, I'm going to let you order for me today, babe. I'm going to let you take the lead. But maybe that's what's wrong with your relationship. Have you been trying to take the lead all this time, Karen? Sit back. Let your husband lead. It is our responsibility to nudge them when they're going the wrong direction, but let him lead. Let him show you that he knows how to lead. You ain't letting that happen. Anyway, her event, everybody comes out for her event. Now, while the people are coming to her event, you see Giselle and Robin talking, and they're pretty much planning to confront Karen at the event. One, for pretty much Karen lying to Robin instead of just saying she didn't want to come. Not necessarily for her not coming to the event, but for her lying about the event. That's number one. And then I guess, you know, Giselle got a bone to pick because we friends and you're going to have Kendall come here. So they're plotting for that to happen. Kendall arrives at the venue. All the girls are whispering like, oh my God, woo, woo, wah, 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 does Giselle know? Does Giselle know? Does Giselle know? Does Giselle know? And they find out that she does, and then they leave us there with the cliffhanger. I'm excited. Tell me what your prediction is for the next episode. How do you think this is going to turn out? Leave your comments below. I am your girl, Talisa Rae. Thank you so much for watching my review of The Real Housewives of Potomac. Hugs and kisses and lots of love. I'll see you on the next video.